Welcome back. Now, the Supreme Court's landmark verdict in the case of 32-year-old Harish Rana has made it India's first ever court order allowing passive euthanasia in the country. Harish Rana was in a vegetative state for 13 long years after he suffered severe head injuries from a fall and has since remained on life support. A bench of Justices J.B. Pardiwala and K.V. Viswanathan directed that the medical treatment being administered to Harish Rana, including the clinically assisted nutrition, be withdrawn. Here's what the Supreme Court bench said in its emotional judgment, which is now being hailed as a landmark. It says that we are allowing nature to take its course. When medicine does nothing but unnecessarily prolong life, you're not abandoning your son, is the message that's gone from the Supreme Court to the family members of Harish Rana. You're allowing him to leave with dignity, it is said. It's the best interest of the patient is only interest to be considered. Now, this is essentially a summary of what the Supreme Court said in that judgment.
आज हरीश राणा के केस में लव, मेडिसिन और मर्सी के बीच में एक जो डायलेमा था उसको क्लियर कर दिया और राइट टू लाइफ के साथ राइट टू डाई का भी एक फ्लरिश कर दिया है, एक कॉन्सेप्ट पूरे देश के लिए। और हरीश राणा के माता पिता ने 13 साल उसकी सेवा की, लेकिन कोई रिकवरी नहीं थी फर्स्ट सेकंड बोर्ड की बाद भी। तो लगभग 82-83 दिन के बाद जजमेंट आया है, रिजर्व हो गया था और उसमें मेडिकल बोर्ड को मतलब एम्स को कहा गया है सुप्रीम कोर्ट के थ्रू कि आप इसको बच्चे को लेके जाइए और उसके जितने भी इक्विपमेंट्स उसके शरीर में लगे वो सब निकाल दीजिए और उसके बाद जब तक वो जी सकता जिएगा, प्राकृतिक अवस्था में उसमें छोड़ दिया गया है।
Now, Harish Rana's family had approached the Supreme Court for the first time in 2024, but had not secured relief at that point in time. However, the court had granted them the liberty to move a petition once again if required, and the family subsequently did approach the court last year. So here's what happens to Harish Rana next. Prolonged absence of comprehensive legislation was one of the reasons why the Supreme Court decided to act in the manner that it did. It had compelled the court to step in and fill the vacuum. It has urged the centre also to now enact comprehensive legislation in this regard. Now, the Supreme Court made some strong observations over the lack of adequate legislation when it comes to passive euthanasia and has urged the centre to fill that vacuum. Here's what the court observed in that regard. It said that only medical treatment can be withdrawn. Doctors can remove the PEG tubes for Harish Rana. Tubes providing nutrition to be removed. So that in effect is what is being considered or interpreted as passive euthanasia in this particular case.
शक्तिमान परमात्मा का धन्यवाद करता हूं जो आज जो हम करने जा रहे वो हुआ है, वो हम चाहते थे। ऐसे ही हमें न्यायाधीश टकरे जिन्होंने वो जजमेंट दी। 3 साल हो गए लड़ाई लड़ते हुए। कौन माता पिता अपना चाहता है कि अपने बेटे को ऐसे करे, परंतु हम चाहते कि जनहित में ऐसे पता नहीं हरीश जैसे कितने लोग पड़े हैं उनका भी कल्याण हो। तो इसलिए ये मामला जो है चलता गया हाई कोर्ट से सुप्रीम कोर्ट में दोबारा अपील करी और आज हमें सफलता मिली है।
We'll slip into a very short break right now. We do have lots more lined up on the other side.